Good evening and welcome to the preview for Sha Tin on the 16th. It's not much of a meeting. There's a small jackpot on the TT, but it's not very big, just over $1 million. So the pot's expected to get to about 4 million. We will be playing in it. The 6 up, no jackpot, and there's no jackpots on anything else. It's unraced in one race, doesn't affect us. Of the rest, 2 races on the all-weather track. Now, it's been raining for 2 or 3 days there. The track's already gone up as good to yielding, so the track's already playing dead. So keep that in mind. We start on race 1. Small field, unusual. Only 8 runners. Not much depth here. The winner should come out of 4 and 3, Travel Smart or King Narada-san. There's not a lot of depth here. The interesting one is Soldier. Now, each year this wins one race at a big price. Might need one more run, but if it gets out in front, if they leave it alone, it goes to the front. Never know, it might pinch this at a price. Of the rest, maybe Man and Ming's got some silly chance. I'd probably give it one small hope in a race like this. At the end of the day, in a race that I wouldn't bet in, probably 4 on top from 3, small chances to 5 and 7 at a price. Race 2, unraced here, so we just passed completely. Race 3, 1800 metre race. As I said, there's not a lot of depth in some of these races. Not much speed in this race, that's the problem here. They'll probably run this stop, start, always dangerous when they start doing that. Bullish Power, I suppose this is the type of race it could win. Barrier 1 should get a sit on the speed. Of course, with Douglas White on it, it's going to be about half its true odds, so probably going to be well under the odds for me. Smart Guy, now the barrier's no help to it, of course, out wide. Probably going to have to drag it well back. It's had a couple of goes at the trip, run a few placings. I'd give it some chance in a race like this. Its last 4 runs have actually been its best 4 runs, so it's in a little bit of form, this horse. Give it a chance. Dark Secret, always running on. Humongous, same thing. This thing's starting to become very expensive. Keeps getting back between runners. Its last run was a decent effort. Found a bit of trouble at the top of the straight, was coming home all right, but it does this all the time. And number 14, Sunseeker, and 1 Medic Champion. Now, both of these are going to be big prices, not without some hope. 2 contrasting runs. Medic Champion will go forward, Sunseeker will go back. In the end, 5 on top. Smart Guy from 3 Bullish Power. Probably 4 Dane South at a bit of, there's probably got a chance. Small chances to 9, 11, 1 and 14. Now race 4, first leg of the TT. Very difficult race. Probably 7 or 8 winning chances. Not so much winning chances, 7 or 8 chances that could run in the money. There's 3 or 4 that I'll put a line through immediately, so hopefully we'll be able to weed this one down. Thanksgiving, it's racing well. Give this a terrific chance. Could possibly be an anchor. Majestic Anthem. Now this has only had 3 starts, and this is one of the problems with this race. It's a mix of things that have been running around for a few years and a couple of young and up and comers. Its last couple of runs have been solid. Mosse goes on. I would think from barrier 6 they're going to settle on the speed. Now 2 runs ago it chased home Dr. Goodhabit, which has come out since and absolutely trounced them. Had 56 that day. Got 57.5 here in a similar sort of race, so it's a good chance. Young Warrior found a bit of trouble last start. It was a strange run actually. They went forward and set out wide and then it battled. Previous run to that started very short, well in the market. Finished up behind Backstreet Fighter. I don't know about this one, and obviously with Douglas on it, it's going to be about half its price as usual. Floral Man, if it gets to the front, and Dickie Lou's riding it now, he's in big form. This kid, he's ridden about half a dozen winners in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Now, that's a lot for him at this stage of the season. He's improved, and he's actually been riding reasonably well, even coming off the speed. So, but I think if this can get to the front and he slows them up, it's got some chance. Backstreet Fighter, the barrier's absolutely no help to it. It's going to need a lot of luck in the run now. Polymer Win now. This one's dropped down about as low as it's ever going to get, down into a class 4. This is a winnable race for it. Preble goes on. It's had a nice soft trial, just strolled around, give a bit of look. It's got a chance, and Real General Silver Dragon, they look the best of the rest. In the end, in a pretty tough race, 4 on top from 5, 9, 3, 12 and 1. Race 5, yeah, another difficult race. There's probably half a dozen winning chances in the race. It's the 1800 with no speed. Now, Malayan Pearl, this has started favourite virtually every time it's gone around. Douglas has gone back on it. Guaranteed this will start favourite again. Not sure about this, but its last couple of runs have been solid enough. It looks a little bit one pace to me, so maybe the slow tempo is going to help it a lot. It's got a good chance. Ambassadorship's going to be giving them a decent start. It'll be running home. Mobile King, Mosse on it, it'll go back. Right Timing was a better run last time. It's getting close to winning form now. And Magnanimous, since they've stepped it up past the mile, it's starting to show a little bit of form. Very, very tough race. In the end, 1 on top, Magnamus from number 3, Malayan Pearl, 5, Ambassadorship, 12, Mobile King, chances to 9, 4, 8 and 11. Very tough race. I'll be back for part 2 of the preview very shortly. Thanks for tuning in.